Let's first review some counting rules. So there's something called a combination. So let's say you had a combination n choose r. That would be n factorial over r factorial times n minus r factorial. And what this is, this gives you the number of combinations where if you had n people, let's just say n objects or whatever in a barrel, you're going to figure out how many groupings of r can you pull out. And order doesn't matter. It's a permutation if order matters. That means Billy, Sue, and Tom would be different than Tom, Susie, Bill, or Billy, whoever I said. If order matters, you use a permutation. Let me erase. Hold on. Where's my eraser? Permutations is permutation n choose r is just n factorial over n minus r factorial. This is going to be a lot larger number. 10 choose 2 for permutation is going to be a lot larger than combination 10 choose 2. We're forming a, by the way, n factorial is what? N factorial is n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 on down till you get to 1. So if you had 4 factorial, that would be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So we're picking a subcommittee. So if you're picking a subcommittee, order doesn't matter. So let me erase this once again. And I want to figure out this problem. So if I do combination 10 choose 3, oops, pencil. If I do combination 10 choose 3, that's how many 3-man subcommittees can I come up with out of 10 people? Now, this will include some of these combinations will have two people that are married. So I need to subtract off something. So what I need to figure out is the minus the number of ways of selecting a couple. Selecting a couple times number of ways to get third person. And I'll talk to you about that in a minute. So when I say get the third person, you got a 3-man committee. And we're talking about just the couples now, okay? So you got 10 people to choose from. If you're trying to figure out this third one, you've already chosen somebody here and here. So there was 10 possibilities here, 9 possibilities here. To choose that third one, it's 8. Okay? So combination 10 choose 3 minus the number of ways to choose a couple. Well, you've got 5 couples. You're going to choose one of those couples. Times number of ways to get that third person. That's times 8. So let's make this calculation. This is 10 factorial over 3 factorial times 10 minus 3 factorial minus 5 factorial over 1 factorial times 5 minus 1 factorial times an 8. So watch how I do this. 10 factorial is 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 factorial. I'm going to stop there because that's going to be 7 factorial and I can cancel. 3 is 3 times 2 times 10 minus 3 is 7 factorial. So cancel, cancel. 3 we're going to 9 3 times. 2 we're going to 8 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12 times 10 is 120. 120 minus. Now let's see what we get over here. This is 5 factorial. Well, that's 5 times 4 factorial. Of course, 1 is just 1 factorial. And then 5 minus 1 is 4 factorial times 8. So these cancel. So I'm left with 5 times 8 is 40. And that answer is 80. So there's your answer.